So hello guys, Shari Makis here and hope you all guys doing awesome as always. So today I will give some study sparring technique for beginners, so let's get started. So let's say you tried Tekken with no Tekken experience or kahit basic knowledge about the game. Naglalaro ka lang gamit ang iyong instinct and just to enjoy the game ba. And then you realize you want to go to the next level. Then you decided to study the basics, the tutorials from YouTube, etc. Siyempre after nun, gusto mong itest yung skills mo and also learn new by doing some study sparring from other beginners or sa mga ibang advanced players na rin. So itong tips ko, base sa aking experience, honestly, when I realized na something's not right sa gameplay ko, I stop and think muna and trying to review what my mistake sa last round or sa set. So, yung pakikipaglaro ko rin sa mga veterans na nagtigil na maglaro. And then, may time na tinatalo nila ako is made me realize that I'm lack of basic skills pa and reminded me that I need to strengthen my foundation. So, tips number 1, keep it light, just cool. I don't say na don't play seriously. Ang ibig ko lang sabihin is don't let your ego dominate you. Honestly, in my experience, I feel salty sometimes naman kapag natatalo din ako. Pero syempre kapag natatagal-tagal, nagmamature ka na rin, nare-realize mo na kasalanan mo pag rin natatalo. So, you have a responsibility dito. So, keep in mind that sparring is different from a real match. Your goal is to study your ideas, find some problem spots, and learn new techniques. Kumbaga, wins will come automatically if you manage to deal your mistake. So, don't worry kapag lagi kang talo. That is just the stepping stone in learning Tekken. So, we are just a beginner anyway pa naman. Maraming pa tayong kakainin bigas. So, wag madali. So, tips number 2, keep alert and stay focused. So, observe what's going on. Presence of mind and focus is very important. So, do your best to gather information during practice session. Feed from opponent habit. Find opening and mistakes. So, tips number 3, utilize follow-ups and mix-ups. Learn to use pokes. Strike using safe moves so that there is a chance you can follow up. That's why learning a frame data is very important. Choosing a move that has safe and has a fast recovery, or as much as possible, use a move that has a plus frame to continue your offense and to pressure your opponent. Also, put your opponent in a 50-50 situation using your confusing mix-ups. Combine your basic safe follow-ups to form a mix-up. Sometimes you will score a counter hit for a big damage and for a combo opportunity. Gradually, you will learn a basic Yomi or mind games of playing Tekken. Just a little warning, stop when your follow-up or a mix-up is not working anymore. Maybe your move is slow in recovery, that's why your opponent can interrupt your follow-up, or your mix-up is already predictable. Observe it as much as possible and make an adjustment. Tips number 4, practice defense. So, hindi lang yung offense tsaka yung follow-up mix-up yung pag-aaralan mo. So, try to practice your defense against mix-ups of your opponent. I recommend as a beginner, mag-start kayo sa solid defense. Example ng solid defense, yung basic blocking ng high, mid, tsaka lows, yung basic sidestepping, basic backdashing, or spacing, breaking grabs directly, breaking grabs and throws, yung harap-harapan mong i-break yung throws nila, and don't rely too much in crushing moves or moves that has an evading properties. Example lang nga dito yung AOP ni Xiaoyu or kung ano pang mga moves na kayang ilagan kahit yung mids. Siyempre, because That is the basic of defense in Tekken. Crushing was na-introduce na kasi nung Tekken 5 kung doon nagkakamali. And bago yun, players only rely in solid defense. That's why Tekken veterans can still play competitively until today. So kung ikaw ay magaling ka sa solid defense, what more pa kapag natutunan mo na yung mga crushing or evading later. Tips number 5. Practice movement, observe your spacing, and know when to punish. Try to test if your opponent move is unsafe when you block it. Use your fastest move or 10th frame punisher from standing and use your Y standing for when you block lows. He or she will interrupt your 10th frame or Y standing +4 if his move has a plus frame on block. There are moves from opponent that put you in crouching position is not always plus frame on block. Sometimes it is 11 on block or higher. Use Y standing +4 to check it or to challenge your opponent. Make them respect you. Use basic spacing, back up or back down if you can't do backdash cancelling for now. Know your move range so that you can whip punishing your opponent if there's a chance. Combine it with sidestepping if you observe predictable linear attack, and use a fast move for guaranteed punish. Punishment can be applied with a good spacing. Remember, Tekken is movement, movement is Tekken. Movement is everything. Tips number 6. Look for pattern. All Tekken players have bad habits. Be patient. Maybe he or she has a repetition, doesn't adjust in a situation, don't block lows, bounces are spamming, they always throw unsafe attacks. So it's up to you how to retaliate. Tips number 7. Don't panic when getting up from the ground. There's no correct or wrong way in getting up from knockdown. Just do what you think is safe. Maybe stay in the ground for a while, then wait for the opponent to react. If he or she hit you, it's okay. Pag tinamaan ka naman sa ground, tatalsik ka na naman ng malayo, then safe ka na. Stand up na lang agad. Or kapag naman nag-whip siya, do some standing mid kick. Or if kapag lagi siyang nag-rush down, use spring kick. It's up to you how to adjust, so always look for a pattern. Tips number 8. Be smart in using rage art. Do your best not to waste your rage. Use rage drive to make combo instead, or use first your rage to take more damage, then use your rage art as a punishment for your mistake. Tips number 9. Don't forget to have fun. Don't take it seriously if you lose or you feel frustrated sometimes. Accept defeat. Have some sportsmanship. Victory will come to you as long as you have a heart for it. Victory is just a fruit of your hard work. Just have fun. If you don't, you just stress yourself, and that is not good. So tips number 10. Take some advice. Don't be stubborn. Take advice even it feels criticism sometimes. Even some are throwing jokes to you. You need it. Just continue and use it as a motivation.